Today I will also talk some serious business, but sometimes we run it with some fun. Truly, my name is Vladimir Panchenko, and I'm the biggest private seller of games in the world. In the past 5 years, we've sold more than 15 million of digital game copies. Just a year ago, we launched a new project, Skins Cash, to trade virtual items. It's already second largest in the world, and we traded more than 12 million of those. Another project of ours, DMarket, is a decentralized marketplace to turn any virtual item into the real commodity. We already had a short phase of ICO, just 4 days, raised 11 millions, and moving towards main phase in November. What I want to share with you today is my vision how blockchain, DMarket will change the gaming industry forever, and that will impact the life of everybody else in this room. Whatever we do in our life, we always invest our time, energy, experience, trying to emerge with new experience, and sometimes we emerge with new assets. Gaming industry reached $100 billion in 2016. Says to grow to 180 in 2017. More than 2 billion people play games around the world. And every minute spent in a game usually also brings back some new assets, virtual items. It could be a pile of crystals, a fancy car, or just a laundry machine. But there is no way to trade all these assets among billions of gamers in the world. Imagine that there is a hidden economy cluster with billions of buyers, sellers, items, warehouses, production sites, but technologically limited to trade. Is there anyone in this room who ever played CSGO or Dota 2? Okay, so we are 6% of all gamers in the world, and just a couple of games who allow some item trading, and they already turn over from $3 to $4 billion annually. On our website, Skins Cash, we trade around 100,000 virtual items per day, and dozens of which cost from $3,000 to $4,000 each. What if we can give this opportunity to the rest of the gamers in the world? We've been thinking about it for a pretty long time, how to add more games to the marketplace, more developers, and etc. But with old technologies, it was pretty hard or even impossible to do. First, we had to synchronize all the databases simultaneously of all the games developers and publishers with each trade of an item. Second is that when we're turning virtual item into the real commodity, where do I find a lawyer or a notary to verify that's my item or to verify a trade? And obviously, that's where the magic of blockchain comes. We are building DMarket, a decentralized marketplace based on blockchain, which will allow one-click trade, exchange, or evaluation of any virtual item in any game on any platform. We'll easily connect any game developer or publisher to our blockchain via API. They will gain additional revenue, time spent with their game, marketing, and gamers will finally enter the global economy with their virtual items. I'll show you a couple of examples. I personally spent many hours playing Witcher 3 in the past year. That's a marvelous game, a real piece of art, honestly. After all my time spent, energy, even some luck I have to try, I got a lot of items, starting from shield, horse, even underwear. What could be done with all of this? Nothing. But after DMarket, I will be able to trade all these assets with my fellow player to a fancy car from another game, or just sell it, take the money, and go for a date. But obviously, this is not a gaming conference, which we visited, by the way, a lot, to sign new agreements with publishers and developers. That's more fintech. I'll show you a couple of examples how this will touch the life of you all very soon. Imagine in 5 years, you will be searching for gloves on a popular online store, and your search query will return 10 gloves, 5 of which will be from a retail store, Harvey Nichols, I don't know, but half of those will come from virtual games, from PC or PS4, Xbox, whatever else, virtual reality, where you can use them, show them off, trade them, and have fun. A lot of fashion designers right now are creating special collections for retail stores like H&M. They're gaining a lot of attraction, a lot of sales. In 5 years, Kim Kardashian will be able to create a collection of fancy boots for a popular game it will be stored on blockchain, not able to fake it, to forge it. You will be able to see how many were produced and how rare it is. And you will be able to show it off in your popular virtual reality. That's how it will work. And imagine the demand. Esports. Even in prize money, just a year ago, it reached $100 million, and 10 times more in sponsorship money. Hundreds of millions of people are watching in sports or even taking part of it. The amount of memorabilia, the turnover of memorabilia, for example, in football, reached billions of dollars. The same will happen with esports. And what if we will give the opportunity to all fans to start a collection of any special items owned by their personal champion? You're not able to fake it, not able to create another copy or to mess with it. He will be able to start a collection. How much will it cost in 5 years? Another good example, as I have already told, we sell a lot of games. Every day we sell from 10 to 15,000 of digital games. Half, not even half, even 70% of those are 2 or even 3 years old. There is a huge demand on old games. So there is a huge demand on the items from old games. So one day comes and something happens in your life unexpectedly, you can just turn your DMarket wallet upside down, take everything you had from any game in the past years, sell it and have a buck. Kind of a garage sale. The last but not least, now everybody is obsessed with Tesla. Not as fancy as Aston Martin, but still. One of the main features of which is zero carbon footprint. Obviously, we can beat even zero with virtual cars. You can buy it, you can store it in your virtual reality, you can even go faster than the speed limit. And still, zero carbon footprint, no gigafactories, no logistics, nothing. And feels almost like real. Anybody here has kids? Could you please raise hands? Oh, I have 100%, I'm 100% sure they play games a lot, maybe even now. Yeah, maybe even now. What could be done with that? No, just now they're just having fun, sometimes even when you don't want it to happen. But in a couple of years, they will be able to earn something from their skill. Obviously, there will be a lot of kids trying to shortcut and to buy rather than to earn, but I'm 100% sure in this auditor that our kids will be better than anybody else. That was just a little example what could be done with booming gaming industry. This is just something I have most experience in. There is also esports, there is also a lot of different industries, all of which require and will boom from blockchain. I honestly believe that in like 10 years, there will be less industries left without blockchain than those which run on it. And there are a lot of entrepreneurs like me and the other guys in this conference who are trying to conquer this world. From what I have seen, we need a lot of support from professionals such as bankers, lawyers, accountants. And well, here, this is the financial capital of the world. The best brains, best enterprises, that's the best place to find it. So join us and let's build the new world together. Thank you very much.